Hello everybody, how are you? This is Karthik Poovanam. I'm a leadership coach, author and a travel explorer. A lot of people are developing enormous conflicts in their home during these times. When there is lockdown and there is work from home, we're finding there is an increase in the number of domestic violence. We're seeing there is an increase between the conflicts between husband and wife. There's an increase in conflict between children, and they're saying it's terrible. But I would say that it is very, very fantastic. Why is it fantastic? Because till date, you people were escaping the reality. Now you are face on with the reality. Now you are exposed to the reality. Now you know that you people cannot stand one another. Now you know your children no longer like you. All they are interested is in material, because it's not their fault. You have not taught them the language of love. What have you taught them? You taught them the language of greed. You have taught them the language of jealousy. When the neighbor's kids gets more marks, even 2 marks more, you would say to your own kid, what have you done? Why have you lost 2 marks? You are more intelligent than that person. It's jealousiness. And you call it as competition or jealousiness. Then you taught them the language of greed. You must become something very big, very big, very big. You need to have this much, you need to have that much. And you call that as a vision establishment. Never ever did you ever ask your children, did you enjoy your day? No, what did you learn in the school? Look at the question. What did you learn in the school? Did you enjoy your day? No. Do you feel happy? Do you feel joyful? How many parents have asked you? So your parents have not asked you, and now you don't ask your children. And this kind of a cyclic chain of abuse has been happening over a period of time. And because of this, people have become deep and enormously sick within, emotionally sick within. And this lockdown period, what it has done, work from home, study from home, what did it do? It brought all the sick people together. I wanted to tell you, I was sitting with the director of a very reputed engineering college, and we were doing a workshop with the professors so that they generate certain levels of enthusiasm. And why? Because I said, and I noticed the majority of the engineering colleges across India, even across the world, you can say that, or even most of the colleges, the professors are coming without any interest to teach the subject. The students are coming without any interest to learn the subject. So when 2 people who are not interested come to exchange and produce a certain consequence, what kind of a consequence do you think they will produce? Disaster. It's exactly what is happening. That's exactly what's happening in the world today. No job. People are crying, no job, no job, no job. Why? Somewhere we need to understand one very, very fundamental thing. We need to focus on joy and love. Until and unless people focus on joy and love, it is going to be a terrible disaster. Let me repeat it, it's going to be a terrible disaster. So this lockdown has brought clarity. Lockdown has brought you face on with the truth. So this is the time to sit together. This is the time to understand where you stand. This is the time to sort down the differences. And this is the time to bring life coaching in your life. Invest time and energy and money on yourself. I repeat, invest time, money and energy on yourself. Repeat this once again, okay? Invest time, money and energy on yourself. And I don't mean going coding, learning artificial intelligence, learning data science, learning big data analysis. Your internal states are defined by how your thoughts function. So what are you doing to empower yourself? What are you doing to empower the mind? What are you doing to empower the emotional state? What are you doing to empower a healthy internal state? Because without establishing stability within, if you are trying to take more responsibility and play with the world, you will simply cut yourself into bits and pieces. And this is what is happening in the name of stress. This is what is happening in the name of anxiety. This is what is happening in the name of depression. People are cutting themselves into bits and pieces. This is what is exactly happening everywhere. Because somewhere there has never been a focus on developing a stable mind, a stable emotion, and a very, very fantastic journey of life. Once this is established, everything else needs to be taken care of. So learn to establish a fantastic state. And you can go and check out the link in the description box below and explore what you can do with your life. Otherwise, you will go on complaining for the rest of your life, making your own life miserable and making the life of the people who are around you also miserable. This is not required. Have a great day, everybody. This is Karthik Poovanam. I'm a leadership coach, author, and travel explorer. Now let me show you. I'm enjoying this absolutely amazing drive in the highway. I'm feeling joyful, vibrant, and energetic. Have a wonderful time, everybody.